Saul, the first king of Israel, is a prominent figure in the Old Testament. His story is primarily found in the books of 1 Samuel. Here's an overview of his life and reign. Early life and anointing. Saul was the son of Kish from the tribe of Benjamin. He was described as an impressive young man, standing taller than any of the people and handsome. 1 Samuel chapter 9 verse 2. His rise to kingship began when the Israelites, desiring to be like other nations, demanded a king. God directed the prophet Samuel to anoint Saul as king. 1 Samuel chapters 9 to 10. Saul's anointing was confirmed by various signs and ultimately, he was publicly chosen by lot and acclaimed by the people. 1 Samuel chapter 10 verses 17 to 24. Kingship and military leadership. As king, Saul initially demonstrated strong leadership. He successfully led the Israelites in battles against various enemies, including the Ammonites and the Philistines. 1 Samuel chapter 11, 14. His military exploits helped to solidify his position as king and brought a measure of peace and stability to Israel. Disobedience and decline. However, Saul's reign was marred by his disobedience to God's commands. Two significant events led to his downfall. Unlawful sacrifice. During a battle against the Philistines, Saul grew impatient waiting for Samuel to offer a sacrifice and did it himself, violating religious law. 1 Samuel chapter 13 verses 8 to 14. Samuel rebuked him, saying that his kingdom would not endure because he had not kept the Lord's command. Sparing King Agag. In a subsequent battle against the Amalekites, Saul disobeyed God's command to completely destroy everything. He spared Agag, the Amalekite king, and kept the best of the livestock under the pretense of sacrificing them to the Lord. 1 Samuel chapter 15. Samuel confronted Saul, declaring that obedience is better than sacrifice and that God had rejected him as king. 1 Samuel chapter 15 verses 22 to 23. Relationship with David. One of the most significant aspects of Saul's later reign was his relationship with David. David, a young shepherd anointed by Samuel to be the next king, initially found favor with Saul by defeating Goliath and serving in Saul's court. However, Saul's jealousy of David's growing popularity and success led to intense paranoia and multiple attempts on David's life. 1 Samuel chapters 18 to 19. David fled, living as a fugitive while Saul relentlessly pursued him. Death and legacy. Saul's reign ended tragically. In a battle against the Philistines at Mount Gilboa, Saul's sons, including Jonathan, were killed. Mortally wounded and fearing capture, Saul fell on his sword. 1 Samuel chapter 31. His death marked the end of his troubled reign and paved the way for David to become king. Legacy. Saul's legacy is complex. He started as a promising leader but ended in tragic failure due to his disobedience and inability to trust and follow God's commands fully. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of faithfulness and obedience to God. In summary, Saul's life and reign as the first king of Israel highlight themes of divine choice, the consequences of disobedience, and the intricate interplay of personal failings and divine destiny.